Hi, I'm Angie. Welcome to Yoga for Joint Pain. Let's get started. We'll start in the middle of the mat with your feet a little wider than hip distance apart. And just take a few moments, take some breaths, inhaling and exhaling. Do it again. Inhale and exhale. One more time. Inhale and exhale. And close your eyes for a moment. Lower your gaze. Maybe the honey has been sitting on the shelf cold for a while, and it's hard, and it sticks to the spoon. But with patience, if we let it be warmed and give it a little stir, it will transform. Those are words by Eugenie Bostrum. She's a poet that I like on Instagram. And I just thought it was good words for what we'll be working on today, which is some movements that can help with joint pain. You can start with your feet a little wider than hip distance, and put your hands on your hips to give you a little bit of stability. Put your weight into your left foot, and then just start making circles. Rolling over your toes, and then back on the balls of your feet. Going one way, and then changing to the other way. And then moving to the other foot, so putting weight into your right foot, and rolling over those toes, and back on the ball of your feet, on the left foot. And then turn your direction to go the other way. And when that served you, we'll move to the next major joint, which would be your knees. Now this can be a very sensitive area for a lot of people, so just go as deep as is comfortable for you. But all we're going to do is just make small circles with our hips. With our knees, sorry. And then go the other way. Maybe switch back to the other way. And then again, a few times the other way. And then going pretty wide with our feet to get the most movement out of our hips. Hip circles one way. And then the other. Anytime we're doing these movements, we are improving circulation of our synovial fluid, and we are removing excess fascia. And fascia is the kind of like the white part of the chicken. If you're looking at raw chicken, it just kind of holds your muscles and your joints in place. And that builds up when we don't move them. And so when we're moving our joints, that's helping to get rid of excess fascia. All right. And then take your hands down to your side and make light fists here. And then just twist from side to side. Letting your fists hit gently on the sides of your hips. And letting your arms swing from side to side. And you can inhale one way and exhale the other. This is helping to move our back and our spine. And the hips still a bit. All right. And then we'll go spine another way, and that's just leaning from side to side. If you're a cancer survivor and you're on hormone therapy, I know that joint pain can be a pretty big problem, especially in your hands and feet. So as soon as we're done with hitting all these major groups, we'll hit the hands and feet again. All right. And then this next movement, I haven't quite gotten myself. So you're gonna try to make a wave with your spine. And so I can only go one way, but if you can go another, that's great. Go ahead and try to go both directions. So really we want to get that curve in the back, lower back, and then curve the upper back. All right. And then put your hands together in front of your face and make a, hold your own hand, and then just make figure eights with them. Wrists are a popular area of joint pain, and this is something that can help gain range of motion again. And then switch your directions, a little mental exercise here too. Then place your hands down to your side. We're going to do shoulders. Now, everybody's got a different range of motion with their shoulders, especially if you've had surgery recently, or maybe you've got some lymphedema. So just go at whatever range of motion you have. And if range of motion on one side is more than the other, I want you to stay symmetrical. So if you can only go like this on one side, then I only want you to go like that on the other side. And as you do these exercises more, if you haven't changed directions, you can do that. You'll gain range of motion just by doing the exercises. And then we've worked our way up to our head, our neck. So you're just gonna make circles with your nose. Going one way, and then the other. This last one is one that, again, you may have range of motion issues here, so just do the best you can, and maybe you can only go to here, but the idea is to close down and open up. Exhale down, inhale, open up. Exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale. And before we get back to the ground, we'll come over to the edge of our mats. Place your hands on your hips. And to hit those toe joints again, feet joints, we're just going to come up on our tiptoes here. This is a little balancing act as well. And then you're just going to walk. You're going to tiptoe across your mat. And turn around. And walk back. And if you want to test your balance even more, you can put your hands straight up in the air or out to the side. Turn, and rest back on your feet. Roll up and back, up and back. Okay, and then find a seat with your feet out in front of you. Maybe they're all the way out here. Maybe you can bring them in a little bit more. But I just want you to be able to reach your feet. And then once your feet are where you can reach them, try to open them a little bit like a book. And then give your feet a massage. Massaging is another way to move that synovial fluid around, and it's another way to do that. Rub on the tops of your feet, on your heels, and then give each little toe a few little presses, using as much pressure as is comfortable. It shouldn't be painful. It may just be like giving it a squeeze. All right. And then just find a comfortable seat. Maybe you want to get a blanket to sit up on for just this last few minutes, because we're going to go back to our hands. And so what I want you to do is put your hands out in front of you and flex your fingers back towards your face as much as you can. Check your nails. And then I want you to flip them down and show those nails off to your friends. Maybe give them a little shake here. And then in the same way that we kind of gave a little attention to each of our toes, I want you to give a little attention to each of your fingers as well. Twisting and kneading a bit as you go down each finger. Same with the thumb. And press your hands together. Maybe give the palms a little bit of love too. Then rest your hands palm up on your knees. We're going to inhale and clench a fist, and exhale, open them wide. Inhale, clench a fist, and exhale, spread those fingers apart. One more time. Place your palms down on your knees. Lower that gaze again. Take a few moments here to seal in the practice. And remember, maybe the honey has been sitting on the shelf cold for a while, and it's hard and it sticks to the spoon. But with patience, if we let it be warmed, and give it a little stir. It will transform. You will transform. Take care. Namaste.